Macclesfield Town has a special place in sort of my football brain. So in 2009, I think that was year 8 or 9, we had a magical cup run, Everton. We got to the final against Chelsea. Luis Saha scored in like 15 seconds, and I wish the games were about 5 minutes long because we'd have won. But we ended up losing 2-1 to Chelsea at Wembley. It was a magnificent day. The beginning of that cup run, we drew Macclesfield Town away. I never forget, we trained on the Friday, and we had lunch at the canteen. We got on the bus. We said, we're going to the hotel, but we're going to the ground first. And everyone's flipping, moaning, LD. Like, what's this fella doing? And
this is Moyes.
Moisey. Training finishes, lunch finishes. We get on the bus. And Macclesfield is like Manchester area-ish, right? So we go down the road, probably 45 minutes down the road from the Everton training ground. And we pull up outside this ground. And it was so surreal, LD. And it was I think there was a freeze on that night. It was freeze or snow or something. So the entire town, the entire village was frantically making preparations to cover the pitch. So at Goodison in the Premier League, you have undersoil heating, right? So they were saying, we can't have this game off. We have to play this game. So literally they had makeshift tarps, not just the groundsman, not the team.
People had like their curtains that they laid out over.
Makeshift tarp, right? We turn up. They're like, these people are like delighted because it's like a Premier League team like came to see their ground. He then takes us inside the dressing room, which was clever because the dressing room was no bigger than the studio I was in, and the studio was 1 trillion times nicer. You couldn't stand shoulder to shoulder. And we got back on the bus, and he basically said, like, you ain't gonna be surprised tomorrow. No matter what you do, you ain't gonna be surprised tomorrow. And that's why he brought us there on the Friday. And I remember we won. I think Leon Osmond scored a great goal, but it was tight. It was like 1-0 or 2-1. We barely got out of there with a win and went on to have a great cup run. But I remember thinking, like, this is insane. Like, when you get to the Premier League, you forget what the others don't have. And his point was, you're gonna find out. And Macclesfield Town, like, what a crazy little place. So the fact that they went through is amazing.